blood god demands sacrifice.
YouTube, what the live crap is going on? How are y'all doing? Got our little Here From the Start group with us. Nikki, Senshi, thanks for being here even before things got started. And everybody else who is here already, it is great to have you here. Of course, let me know if you can hear everything okay so that we can get things started. Warner, how's it going? I saw your message. Warner is working on giving me an updated, super secret, super awesome army blocker for future streams. Thanks for helping that, Warner. The Boo Rad. Hi, Air. Hope you're well tonight. I am good. Spent the day with the family. Got a little time on the lake. Caught some fish. Watched a bunch of fish throw the lure out. Had a good time. When's the Satsuma campaign coming back? I tried to make a few episodes of it. It was just too busy. Warhammer 3 going on. And it is in, like, that campaign is in just a massive grind. So I was actually playing through some parts of the grind. I don't know yet, though. Fabian, thanks for being here. Thane the Forsaken says, hey, HeirofCarthage, I have school. Wish I could watch. You can, wish I could watch you. Can the stream extend from usual? I don't know about extending it, because I have to get to bed at some point tonight as well. But it will be replayable on the channel. So it'll be there. You all can watch it in its fullness afterwards. But hope school goes good. Time to eat some suns. That's right. Let me show you all what we're doing tonight, by the way. So for those of you who are here, I'm going to give you a rundown on where we're at, because there has been a lot of turns played since the last time I had an episode up on YouTube. You may not have watched the last episode on YouTube, and that's fine. Because, you know, some of these are kind of meant to be, like, maybe an episode of a series, but it's also, like, kind of a standalone thing. So this one's going to be very different than what we played previously with Kholek. I have gone ahead and I have captured every major Dark Fortress site, like all the way up here on the Chaos Waste, north of the Old World, until I ran into Throg, and Throg decided to play things friendly with me, which was a smart decision, because otherwise I would have had to crack his skull. I was tempted to crack his skull anyway, because I feel like that's what Kholek would want us to do. However, Throg and I have a shared enemy, and I mean, just look at this, folks. This is the Ancestral Throng. So I got, by the way, every campaign I play, I get a Grudge too far as the end game. It seems like that's all I get. In any case, I got the Grudge too far, and look at how big the Ancestral Throng is. I mean, they're all the way out here into the Chaos Waste, north of the Old World, which makes me think that they took all of Nagaron. So I think that Grombrendel's faction has gone completely ham, like into a Dawi Tide, and I figured it would be fun for us to come and fight the Dawi Tide with Kholek, and so that is exactly what I am on the way to do. So I've got Kholek sailing, and we are going to take Grombrendel and his Ancestral Throng head on in glorious combat. There will be skulls for the throne. There will be blood for said god. So it will be good. In fact, look, they've got an army sitting right here out on the water. We'll see whether they challenge me. Boy, they've got a lot of organ guns. But yeah, so it should be fun. That's what we're going to do tonight. H.H. Ray, thanks for being here. Trowchess, he says, Norska has been real friendly in my campaigns. Warrior of Chaos, though, aren't. They declare war on the opposite side of the map. Yeah, they're kind of weird like that. I've had issues with that in other campaigns, though. I'm actually... Here, you all get to hear a little secret about some potential future content I'm working on. I've been playing a Legendary Tyrion campaign just to see what Legendary is like in Warhammer 3, and it is still an intense grind, unfortunately. People had said that CA improved it.
Blood for the blood god.
I'm not sure how it's been improved. Like, it still just seems like every enemy peasant fights to the death, which, of course, then breaks the entire foundation of how the game is designed. Units don't work the way they're intended. Like, nothing works the way it's intended. I think I'm gonna make a video, like, and I don't mind, like, playing a Legendary campaign just, you know, so that we've done it, and it'll be, I guess, a challenge. Doesn't necessarily mean it's like the world's most fun challenge, but it's a challenge. And in any case, what I'm getting at is I'm thinking of making a video where the focus of it is to talk about how you could make Legendary fun rather than a grind. And I would really like if CA could take it seriously. So I'm thinking it through. I'm trying to put together some points and things that I think are doable for them, where Legendary could be fun instead of just being a ridiculous grind that people use to just, you know, make themselves feel better. Like, it's only fun if you enjoy pushing your patience to the limits. And I really feel like the hardest difficulty setting on the game should be an actual challenge and not just a challenge to your patience. Because I find that Legendary is not actually that much of a challenge, it's just more of a challenge of your patience. In any case, it is what it is. We'll talk through it another time. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it, and we'll see what you all think. But yeah, I think there are definitely things that they can do that would make it considerably better, and you wouldn't have to have near as much of the boring, awful grind into it. Let's see, Fabian says, Air, quick question, what graphic settings do you use in Warhammer 3? Currently annoyed because TAA seems blurry. Funny you should mention TAA, Fabian, so check this out. Here's my graphic settings. I'll pull them up on the screen. So I have an extremely high-end computer, and I could run the game on like ultra settings, but I don't. And here's the reason I don't. It's because ultra is kind of like having a really high-end computer, like I just mentioned. You pay a whole lot of money for that high-end computer, and it only gets you very marginal improvement, but like my room gets filled full of hot air from the extremely high power stuff and all that kind of stuff, right? So there's downsides to it. What I'm saying is that it's kind of similar with graphics. So what I like to do to get the best looking graphics balanced with like good performance is this. I start by selecting the high preset, and then I go in here to advanced to actually apply it so that I can show you what I change. But yeah, I start with the high preset because Ultra has all these little things that add just tiny little details that you don't always see, but it hits performance really hard. So I don't ever use Ultra. And then I go into advanced, and then one of the first things I change is TAA. If you change this to FXAA, it looks basically similar, except that the performance goes up massively. I got like an extra 15, almost 20 frames per second just by turning off TAA and going to FXAA. The other thing I do is I put the unit size on Ultra. If you can't do this because your machine struggles to run it, it's fine, but the game is kind of balanced towards Ultra, so like all the magic and hit points and everything's kind of balanced towards Ultra. I always turn off cloth simulation, screen space, and sharpening. All of these things just waste your frames and don't really add any significant value in my opinion, and that's pretty much it. And then I apply those changes, and that's my own customized setting. So you get a pretty darn good mix of looks and performance if you have enough machine to run it like this. That's the way I like to do it. So there you go. Good question. Let's see. Let's get into some more of these here. Air, if Kholek and Gorbel were both wanted your vote, who would you go with? Well, the thing is even if you went with Kholek, Gorbel will have killed you and then forced you to vote for him anyway. And so voting for Kholek just doesn't matter because Gorbel will have your vote.
Destroy.
That's just how it works, folks. Just how it works. Troaches says, I've heard that capping to 60 FPS helps with NVIDIA cards to reduce heat and performance. It might. It might. I haven't tried capping the frame rate, but my monitor runs at like 120 hertz. So I like letting the frame rate go above 60. But yeah, frame rate cap might help if you were running a bunch of extra frames. So let's see here. I got the cash, so let's just build all these building chains all the way up. Looks like we can issue a commandment here. I think I've been using this one that just spreads undivided corruption. Let's end our turn. Name the Forsaken says, one more thing before I go back to class. Can I get a reserved renaming slot for the Regiment of Renowned Shaggoths when you get them? There's a regiment of renowned Shaggoth? I know there's the, what do you call them? The Summoners of Rage. I didn't know we had an ROR Shaggoth. Emi says, yeah, every PC's different. They are just a little bit different. Fabian says, good tips, Eric. Got a good machine, but hate TAA on this game. Currently testing Reshade, and it's cool so far. Anti-aliasing off, and Reshade runs SMAA. Okay, yeah, I haven't tried any of that stuff, but yeah, I turn off TAA. One of my viewers gave me that tip one time, and then I went and checked it, and they were totally right. Like, the TAA just kills your performance in this game, so it is not good. Flynn says, is it worth using unlimited video memory? Only if your video card has very low memory would you want to do something like that. And the problem with video memory, or unlimited video memory, is what it does is it basically... I guess we stomping some head, boys. Anyway, hopefully we can win this. There's a lot of dwarves, and they are not a joke. All right. So yeah, the video memory is like way faster than system memory. Even if you have really good system memory, like DDR5, really fast memory, it's never as fast as using the memory on your graphics card. So when you click the unlimited video memory, if the game has to go and use your system memory, then it's going to slow down performance. So that's the cost of it. So basically it's allowing you to maybe run higher textures and other things that your graphics card may not be able to handle by itself, but the downside is it's going to be slow. So I would not recommend running the unlimited video memory unless it's like an absolute must situation for you, because it will take, you have to pay the troll toll on that one, and it's not pleasant. So I would not recommend. Does it change much when you go from unit detail ultra down to high? I don't run hardly any of the settings on ultra. The only setting I'll run on ultra is the size of the units. And no, there is not much difference from high to ultra, and it will make a difference though overall in your performance, and not a good difference. It will be a difference in which you will see your frame rates being very low. So yeah, I would not recommend doing that. But it's up to you. You know what I mean? I try and keep my frames as high as possible because I record videos that I need to be very crisp and smooth and nice. If you don't record videos and you just want the game to look really good while you're playing it, and maybe you don't notice a big difference of your game running, let's say at, you know, say 60 FPS or 40 FPS, like if you don't notice any difference, it'd be fine for you, you know, to go ahead and, you know, just kind of do whatever, like at that point. I'm trying to optimize for like a good high frame rate as best I can, because that high frame rate is good for my videos, which is good for you all, and so, like I said, that's why I do it.
Rapture and torment.
I'm gonna try and draw some of the fire with Kholek. They have multiple organ guns, and it is going to shred my infantry if I let them shoot my infantry. So we're gonna need to get real dodgy with Kholek. Ooh, gosh. Gonna get real. Let's click that. Kholek dodge, Kholek dodge. Alright, let's push right on through into the... Oh my gosh, that's gonna hurt. Right, come slinging into here. Let's bring up our cavalry. I'm gonna try and dodge those slayers. I'm gonna go out and around here. Kholek is totally alone at the moment, which is very non-ideal. Come on. Oh my gosh, yeah, Kholek is getting dumped on. Let's work back here. Let's dodge those slayers and just push back here to the artillery. As soon as our infantry gets here, we will start to turn around this fight rather quickly. Get over here and shut down this artillery once and for all.
The scheme of servants.
Alright, Kholek, keep moving. Wheeling behind here with the demon spew. Whew, our weird spawn is getting roasted pretty bad. Alright, let's get over here. We need our chosen to get in here and help put this fight down. I'm gonna pull my weird spawn back and give him a break. Let's bring Kholek back.
Destruction.
The Knights of the Brazen should have a real good time of this.
Deliver slaughter. Move fast.
Okay, we need to cut up as much of this army as quickly as possible. Because here comes the reinforcements.
Embrace the forbidden. All shall die. Move fast. No blood falls.
Long beards. Alright, the enemy lord's down. Bring the Slaughtercade back over. Kind of interrupted those slayers with all of my... Oh gosh, I totally forgot about my other heroes. Yikes, how bad is that? That is real bad, that's how bad. Boy, the demon spew are in over their head. This is a heavy armor fight, and they are not well suited to it. Fortunately for me, my chosen with great weapons are gonna get kills for days in this scenario. Slaughtercade got absolutely crushed because I didn't realize I was charging into giant slayers. It's okay, it's not a unit that's actually fantastic for this army and it needs to be changed anyway. Let's make sure some of my cavalry stays alive. We need to swing around and hit the skirmishers on the incoming army. Oh my gosh. Some of our units are definitely going to be worse for the wear. After this, they're going to get a real beating for their trouble. There are Trollhammer torpedoes back here as well. To get away alive with my sorcerer at least, because I did not want him killed. Come on, let's finish these guys. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. My Chaos Warriors of Tzeentch are getting buried, like absolutely buried by Iron Breakers over there. I need a unit to tank those blasting charges, and unfortunately these Chaos Warriors are going to pull that duty. I'm trying to run back with my chosen, but it is too late. The enemy is upon us. Alright, let's swing over and rid ourselves of all of this skirmishy crap in the back lines. And I pull the Mirror Guard back. Ooh. Dwarves are such a pain in the late game, folks. They are such a pain. They have so much armor. They are insanely stubborn. And blasting charges can cause a lot of damage.
Warriors of Slaanesh!
Get straight over to these Trollhammer torpedoes. I'm gonna have Kholek tank these. Wow, these units are so tough. Because they're all chevrons so high. Get in there.
My magic is ready.
Blow up a big chunk of these guys.
Wields true power.
Alright, how are we doing? How are my Swords of Chaos getting beaten by Bugman's Rangers? Like, I know Bugman's Rangers are like a little bit better in combat, but really? Swords of Chaos are getting KO'd by them? Like, CA, please.
Running! Chaos will reign. Go fast!
Over here and kill these guys. I think we can take out
Chaos Sorcerer!
It's Blob, at least. Oh my gosh, these units are so hard to kill. I have like a ton of units that have really good armor piercing, and they're still just dying up against these dwarves because CA please. I don't know why, honestly.
Going! Balefire!
Eviscerate them!
I'm gonna leave the dwarves to absorb that. That worked out pretty darn good, actually. Alright, we are slowly but surely finishing off these Dawi scum. Whew. Wow. That is one gigantic ball of dwarves. It was very unpleasant.
Yes!
Wow. See the power of the Bugmans? Yeah, they are strong. They are strong. Bugman aims low at the vulnerable spots. I guess so. They were shooting straight for the Dragon Ogre nuts. That was crazy. That was crazy. We lost our Sibilant Slaughtercade. That's okay. They're not actually going to be that great. Like, I think we can get a different unit to be better. The Demon Spew, honestly, is kind of out of its league here as well. And so was that Tzeentch Warrior with Halberd. Like, just not a good unit against dwarves. Probably the same for Thundergruff. So we may want to see what we can do about those units, because they are going to struggle long term. They are definitely going to struggle. Like, not being able to cut through armor. I mean, the Demon Spew could be good against Slayers, but it makes them a very niche unit. I mean, that's about the only thing they're going to be good against is Slayers, because everything's got so much armor.
I am the Tempest! What could you offer me?
Let's see... Yeah, it's weird having trade agreements as Chaos. Not something I'm used to. Vassal gains a province... Diplomatic point is specifically the I'm not giving you the Gallows Tree. It's my Gallows Tree. Where else am I supposed to have my gallows? Selfish jerks. Look at them trying to take away my gallows like that. It's renowned. What do we have here? We do have the Soul of Damnation. Hell Cannon. We could give it a try for a while, it'd be fun. Speaking of units that don't fit, like the Weird Spawn's another one that I'm just not really sure it fits into this scheme. The question is, like, I probably have a few gifted units. Yeah, I have some Bloodletters. Those would be okay. They'll probably die pretty quickly. We've got some Shaggoths that we can bring in. I wish I had a War Shrine. That'd be fun. I do not. What do we got over there? Okay, more Hell Cannons. We could bring in this Bloodletter. It would be a better unit to have here than the Demon Spew.
I will destroy.
Let's recruit that. At least the Tzeentch Warriors with Halberds. Oh, I thought they came with AP. They don't. Ooh. Yikes. Yeah, if they don't have armor piercing, then they are going to be totally useless in this fight. I wonder if in the Warband upgrades we could swap them over for cavalry, it looks like, with lances, and ultimately get some Doom Knights, which would be cool. But maybe better to just go with these other Chosen, because then at least they have a shield and better melee attack and damage. I can swap them over. Let's do that. We'll just use them for a while. It won't be ideal, but it'll be better than having the Halberd, I think. And upgrade. No, we can't do any upgrades on the Bloodletters. Let's They're not a mortal unit. Okay. Oh man, hate to hear that, Nikki. Just saw that you're running through chemo, but at least from what you're saying there, it looks like you got a pretty good chance of beating it. You can do it. Go get it done. We're all with you. You can do it. I hate to hear that too, and it does suck. I had a close friend that went through it pretty young, and he made it through, and everything's good now. So it's pretty crappy, but you can do it. Get through there and get better. So, we got you. Come join us on stream if you ever need to have a place to forget about it and just kick back for a while.
The gods smile.
Man, that was so many stunties. So many stunties.
For chaos.
Alright, here we go.
Herald of the Tempest.
We got more gifts and stuff we can use, but I don't
Dominance.
really need them at the moment. I just want to get over here and start taking some settlements off of the Ancestral Throng. To complete a short victory and kind of wrap up this campaign, I need to raise a bunch of specific or unique settlements, I should say. Alright, let's take this army and kind of head through here. This unit ought to be able to warband upgrade now.
The blood gods.
I'm gonna go dual weapon warriors just because they're cool. These ones do not quite have enough experience to get there. Okay. These guys doing, come back over. I need a little bit more XP. They gotta be 7 and. Alright. So, that was our first taste of what the Dawi Tide is going to be like. And it tastes of metal and stale bugmans. So I guess we're going to have to get used to it. Alright, let's go crack some more skunties. Thane the Forsaken says, Eric, can you name the Summoners of Rage Sky Titans in disguise? I don't know if all that'll fit, but I can probably make it Sky Titans at least. Let me see if I can get them renamed for you. We kind of need to get rid of the weird spawn. I'm wondering if it's better to have the weird spawn or Shaggoths. Like, Shaggoths aren't going to be particularly good against the Dawi either. They do cause some armor piercing. They're also kind of like a big, large target. I don't need any escaping friends. What are you doing? Get back in your rat hole. So yeah, but the weird spawn is kind of out of its element here. I mean, they're okay if they get into like a skirmisher unit or something. But even like you all saw, those even the Bugman's Rangers were a mess to fight.
Yes, forged in blood.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of keep rolling through here. It looks like the Ancestral Throng's got other arms. Well, actually, that may be the remains of the armies that we beat down right there. We'll start moving towards their territory. Ready to cause some more problems. Crack skulls and take names.
I am a
Oh
dragon.
look, there's the Iron
not
Dragon.
A slave.
No, we'd meet the Iron Dragon out here.
Call commands.
Looks
I
like
go.
he may be after. Is he friends with those lizards?
Does not forget.
He is.
Xiao Ming doesn't.
He may come fight us on this turn. The army looks like a bunch of crossbow spam, which honestly is going to be a pain in the butt, but I do have hell cannons, so we can probably shut it down. Naming one of your lords or heroes Heir of Carnage. Well, I do have this this Chaos Lord of Khorne. We probably don't want to fight both of those armies, though it says that we can win based off the outer result. Let's retreat and see if we can only fight one.
Even for me.
I'd like to take them one at a time, if possible. Yeah, we can name the other Lord Heir of Carnage. Yeah, I mean, the Ancestral Throng must be absurdly powerful, because when it just showed their power bar, it was just like all red. You couldn't see any green at all. Which means that they probably have like dozens of armies and own the whole of Nagarond at least. So it's gonna get real, folks. It is gonna get real. Alright, let's see here. I do not have Lightning Strike on this army,
Prepare
which
for the battle to come.
is actually a bit unfortunate. At least I don't think I do. No, we don't. Dang. Oh man, we got a lot of ward save on this guy though. Let's rename him. Heir of... Well, you said Heir of Carnage, but I'm gonna do this. Heir of Cornage. And, Grumpy Old Man. There we go. Heir of Cornage, the Grumpy Old Man. Now it's me. See? Now it fits perfectly. Got Heir of Cornage here. Silvered Stills, Helm, Many Eyes. Shield of Tolos, Missile Resistance, Armor plus 20, Armor Damnation plus 5. Bad, some of these things are okay. Yeah, we don't have...
Slaughter commence.
We don't have Lightning Strike, so that is out of the question.
Interference
It was thinking we could win this fight. I mean, however, one problem, like, fortunately those are Sky Lanterns, but I don't really have anything to kill the Sky Lanterns
I
with.
heed only my father's decree.
They're gonna attack me again, and I'm not gonna get any replenishment.
The blood god.
I'm gonna fall back and just heal my troops a little. I'm gonna do this so that I can make sure that we kill these guys properly. I just named him Heir of Cornage. I don't want to get him killed on his very first outing, which is looking very possible at that point.
Ready.
Alright, Kholek's troops are almost healed, and we are nearing the homelands of the Ancestral Throng. Our Exalted Hero has a path to glory available. I'm gonna wait on that for now. So if you see me skipping it, yes, I'm aware of it. I'm waiting. Alright. Alright, let's end another turn here. Steve, thanks for being such a big supporter, always being here. Steve's telling you all that there's 105 watching. Remember to like and subscribe. You all can like and subscribe if you want to, but thanks, Steve. Appreciate you always being here and being a big supporter like that. Great having you. YouTube's always trying to censor you for using emojis. Like, it's so funny. Like, they'll censor you for emojis. They'll censor you for saying the word kill. They'll do all this stuff. But I'm still constantly having to, manually delete linked comments from sex bot accounts.
What?
And somehow YouTube can't stop those. Those are totally unstoppable. Like, there is no way that they can be picked out automatically and stopped, apparently. It is beyond all the capability of Google to stop the sex bot spam. They can brag about their AI algorithm for days on end, but
Exalted of course.
spotting and ending a sex bot spam, no, it can't be done. It's undoable. Flynn says Slanesh OP, that's right. Slanesh can avoid the bots. Like, YouTube's trying to track them, but it's too late because Slanesh has already seduced the AI at Google, and that's what's happening. I like your explanation, by the way. Very good.
Now we see.
I like the explanation a lot. The bots and AIs have a friend with benefits deal, probably. The bots are too strong, that's right. Oh, man. You know, I guess if you're just trying to find the good in all things, I guess at least the bots give me something to do, like something to watch in the comments, because you all certainly don't ever have like a bunch of toxic, awful comments and fights in the comments and stuff like that. I think I have probably like the only community on YouTube where you don't end up with some of that toxic crap, and of course I'm gonna jinx it one of these days by mentioning it. But yeah, so I guess the bots give me something there, right? Oh, we can get some more shrines. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, we got some more shrines that we can put to use. I was supposed to name some units, by the way. So we named it HeirofCarthage. And what was I supposed to name the Regiment of Renown? It was Titans, something Titan, Sky Titans. It may all fit in here. Let's see. Sky Titans in disguise. This question is, can I spell disguise? All right. Let's crush the Blighted Grove. Steve says, I like bacon. Well, I mean, that's pretty good. I like bacon, too. I mean, a lot of people on this world like bacon. Some people don't eat bacon. And I think sometimes it's because of, like, religious reasons and stuff, and that's cool. But otherwise, we all like bacon. All right, let's see. Man, I wish I could get these guys to the Chosen, but you have to be rank 5. I'm 1 rank away. We're close, but not quite there. Need to upgrade these buildings, make Wei Jin stronger. There we go. Cinnamon T says, sorry if you've been asked this, but what's your opinion on the state of Total War Warhammer 3 nowadays? I think the game is quite good. I'm having a ton of fun with it. I'm not sure what other people were thinking of it, like if they think that it's not good, that they haven't been enjoying it. I know most people are enjoying it. I've heard one of the biggest gripes from people is, just go ahead and fight this. Like, it says I can auto-resolve, but I don't want to do that because it's going to kill a bunch of my units. I don't know, let's just fight it, see what happens. Hopefully I don't get HeirofCarthage killed here. I think it's good. It's not done, right? It's not a finished thing yet, and CA even says so, right? Because it's still called the Immortal Empire's beta. They've got a lot of work to do, but it's good. It's a lot of fun. I've been playing it non-stop ever since CA put it in my hands in early access. Like, anytime I get a free moment, I'm playing it. I think these minor settlement battles need some work. And obviously we need the DLC and other updates to be done. There's some other kind of buggy, just random stuff that needs to be cleaned up. But, I mean, overall I think the game at least finally offers what it needs to at a bare minimum to be a proper sequel. Which, in my opinion, is a big deal. It's nice to see. But there's a long ways to go. CA hasn't indicated that they seem finished with it yet. I hope that's the case, because I do feel like that there is certainly more work to do. Wow. So see, like, for instance, right here, this map needs some work. I mean, you literally can't see anything. This is a mess. So stuff like this still needs a little bit of work. But, you know, like I said, overall, it's in pretty good shape. This is the kind of stuff I'm finding for the most part, though. I'm glad, because I'm not finding, like, just a whole bunch of game-breaking stuff. Like I said, I have heard a lot of people very frustrated with the minor settlement battles. Okay, let's start our deployment. Skull Cannon. Skull Cannon's probably going to need to maybe be over here. Higher ground, let's start deployment. Those jerks. They deployed farther back, closer to the reinforcements. We're gonna go uncover them so I can see their little hidey hole. I think I've got a Juggernaut mount here, so I'll get out in front and I'll go put some eyes on enemy forces. And yeah, now I can open fire with the hell cannons. Okay. Let's go ahead and just move up the hell cannons a little closer. What is that? A cannon? Ooh, they got a fire rain rocket. That's no good. We need to take that out.
Champion of chaos.
Fire rain rocket can do a lot of damage to me. I'm gonna try and see to this personally. Oh no, we're gonna hit the balloon. Dang it. Balloon body blocked the cannon for me. Oh gosh.
Lord of Karl.
HeirofCarthage, run for your life. Hey. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I'm busy shooting a hell cannon. And the Iron Dragon gets queued on me. That's it. This means war. That's enough of your filthy magic already. Great. He turned into the big dragon. Slow him down. I can't... There's too much crap going on right now, and I can't get this straight, so I'm going to slow it down for a second. I was hoping to kill the fire rain rockets, but they're doing their damage. I don't know how much I'm going to actually be able to do about it now. I'm going to switch my targets over to some crossbows. I need to bypass that fight right in front of me. Some of these troops so we don't end up too blobbed, and then we need to continue on into combat here. Sorry, I'm just pausing it for a second so I can kind of get a handle on what's going on. There's too much going on at once, and I don't want to lose the battle just because the AI can click everywhere at once, and I cannot. Alright, there we go.
Bends.
That is something that you can't do on the Legendary game setting, and I'm fine with that. That's one of the things in Legendary I think that's, you know, fair enough. You probably shouldn't be able to.
Chaos sorcerer. Very good.
You all get over here and kill this stupid dragon. And then, like, look at this. I literally can't see because of the map design. Did he just run that magic right over the top of his own guys? I think he did. This is an absolute mess, and we may lose because it is such an absolute mess. And they ended up getting their reinforcements way sooner than I needed them to. So there's a very real possibility that we may dump this because of it. Okay, no, we killed the Iron Dragon, so that's going to make the difference. I can't see over... Oh, that's the Skull Cannon. Oh my gosh, Skull Cannon's getting absolutely owned. I can't see over here, so I don't know which unit's which. Like, I can't see my unit card, I can't see... like, the actual unit itself, like, just can't see. Gosh dang it, freaking Lancers.
I am channeling.
I'm gonna start trying to snipe my characters. The AI is just filthy, filthy snipers. Suck on that, you little snipers.
Arcane torment awaits.
Okay, looks like those Lancers gave up on my Hell Cannon, fortunately for me, which means we can keep killing crossbows. I think we can win the fight. It's just going to be really ugly. Just not what I wanted right now. And if I lose units, I'm going to have to re-recruit them, which is also not what I wanted right now.
A fine order.
Sorcerer up here.
Moving.
Where's HeirofCarthage at? Okay, he's in here fighting. It's fine. I really need to get rid of these Jade Warriors over here with the halberds. They are jacking us up. Got an infantry blob here that might have to do a manual shot here. Let me... I'm gonna plop a couple of manual shots right here. I could be getting one of my leaders sniped to death at the moment, but if I don't clean this fight up quick, cost me a lot more men. Okay, good. Okay, what else do we got going on up here? They are trying to snipe. They are doing a whole lot of sniping. Yeah, I need one of my hell cannons. We gotta clean up this other spot over here. Come on, give me the shot. Give me the shot. Just drop a big bomb right in the middle of there and try and clean that up.
All will be
We got a mess right here too. We need some help back up in here. What a stinking mess. This is not the fight I wanted at all. I hate fights like this where the AI can like perfectly control all 40 units and then you're just trying to keep track of what's going on. It's just a big stinking mess, and then of course their leadership will never break under any circumstances.
For the Axe Father.
It's not even on like legendary, this is on normal and their leadership is like already through the roof. Quit sniping, you stupid filthy snipers. I hate it so much. That's all the AI does. It's like they could be trying to take out some like really key targets that are helping you win the battle. Ah, nah, we'll just snipe at your leaders instead.
Lord of Khorne.
Speaking of leaders, how did their Lord Magistrate get out of there alive? And then just get out of this blob and go kill their stupid cannons. Like that's propping up their stupid power bar anyway. Go kill their cannons. Just get out of there, kill their cannons. We're running out of troops here. Not that. I need these guys. Stupid halberds are basically unbreakable. I need you all to go kill the cannons, please. I know I misclicked you back into another spot, but yeah. See, we can't get the power bar to turn over. We're struggling with the power bar. At least we hurt these guys now. Hopefully, we can get them out. I mean, look at these halberds. They got terror. I've got a leader right in my midst. And then the halberds still managed to, like, fight to the death.
Glory of Khorne.
Really irritating.
At your command. Moving.
Quit sniping. They're still back here trying to snipe my hero. Just gratuitous sniping is so annoying. Okay, got rid of the cannons. That'll help the power bar. So let's get rid of the rest of these missiles. Missiles prop up a power bar a whole lot.
Take this, go. Moving.
So I'm gonna try and make a beeline for a bunch of their missile units. I can't get the things up in the air, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to clear out everything else.
Lord of Khorne.
Get this guy.
Yes, now.
Clear out this crossbow. Someone kill that man. Leave the spearmen alone. Leave the peasants alone. Okay? They don't matter. Ignore the peasants. I got some aspiring champions over there that are earning their keep. Let's go, Ugly. Come on. You and me. I'm gonna get rid of these crossbows back here, because like I said, they prop up the power bar a lot. These cannons are trying to do the same thing.
Move fast.
Aspiring champions actually ended up being really helpful here. Okay, there we go. We rerouted all these crossbows. HeirofCarthage has been an absolute tank in this one as well. He's been way stronger than like the Shaggoths and stuff. We're just gonna have to chase some of these units off the battlefield. Leave my trolls alone.
Khorne's bloody glory.
Okay, we chased off their magistrate. Some of their crossbows came back for like the 10th time. Get rid of those. I mean, look at these units here, like Jade Warriors. I mean, they have a gold chevron, so I guess to their credit, like, They're at least... And look at this. Came back from routing on the very edge of the map.
My magic is ready. Lord of God.
Alright, we got rid of all the crossbows, so now you can see the... Yeah, there we go. See? We had to get rid of their ammunition. Their ammunition was holding the power bar in place. There we go. Hell cannon shots were clutch. Yes, they were. We had to clear out those blobs a lot quicker. And it helped. You can see the amount of damage the hell cannons got done here between what they were doing automatically on their crossbows, which was really important, and then where I blew up some of the blobs. Hell cannon shots really hurt leadership bad, and they can kill a lot of units really quick, which can result, obviously, in helping to clean things up. So hell cannons are actually a very good blob busting tool. They require a lot of babysitting, though, if you want to fire them manually, which I did a lot of.
Karl,
This.
take this sacrifice.
That was a tough fight right there. I don't really care about you filthy rats. Like, just leave me alone, please. Dum Dum says, hey, Air, nice to catch you streaming that early. Good way to start the day. It's 4 a.m. here. Well, I do hope you have a good day. Starting your day with me may be a rough way to start it. Oliver, thanks for being here. Appreciate you and T-Rex being channel members and all the other channel members here. Warner, thanks for being an awesome mod. Everybody, appreciate you being here. If I'm not calling you out specifically, it does not mean I don't appreciate you, so if you feel like I need to call you out, you can let me know, and I'll do my best to do so in the chat. Any favorite mods so far? I haven't tinkered with mods a ton, but ones that I always use mods that give my armies extra movement in their own territory. And then I always use a mod that gets rid of supply lines because supply lines are stupid. And I usually have like a respec mod, so like I'm using that right now here where I can respec, like so if you decide you want to change the way you did your skill points, you can redo it as many times as you want. Those are kind of my favorites at the moment. I'm sure I'll have more in the future that are pretty important, but yeah, those are the ones I'm using right now.
An artifact of ruin.
Okay, let's see here. Wait, what did I just do on HeirofCarthage here? Available at rank 16, okay. I was making sure I didn't lock it by going down this one. Yeah, HeirofCarthage was a real tank in that last one. Any favorite lords in Immortal Empires so far? I really like Grombrindle. He's been a lot of fun. We're fighting against him tonight, and that will not be so much fun. It's actually going to be a big mess. But yeah, I like Grombrindle. He's got a really nice start. It's pretty challenging. Emmerich was pretty fun. Fairly challenging start as well, but once you get rolling with those dragons, obviously you can kind of keep owning.
Excellent.
Oh wait, no, go back on here. Back to skills. I see, like here I want to use that respec mod. Yes, I want to respec it. So let's... Again, I keep clicking in the wrong spot. Enfeebling foe invasion. I wanted Pit of Shades. There we go.
Good. Now,
This Pit of Shades is really, really good at cleaning up blobs. Alright, so I should be able to now upgrade these into Khorne Warriors with dual weapons. This one not quite yet, but very close. And again, we're getting closer. Not close yet, but we're getting closer. Alright, let's head up here. Keep Kholek on the move.
forward unto slaughter.
And get eyes on the Cliff of Beast here. I'm gonna go ahead and go into a camp stance just to pick up my replenishment a little quicker. And we're gonna keep dropping Dawi settlements. One after the other. Alright, let's end this turn. Grombrindle's rough. I've killed Malekith 4 times. Yeah, it is, Robert. It is a tough start. You gotta really be aggressive, and you gotta be very persistent. And you can get it done. But yeah, it is very difficult, I agree. Like, it's a fun start, though. Very action-packed. If you put the difficulty up really hard, it's going to be a very difficult start. I like playing on, like, a hard campaign difficulty or very hard with the battle on normal. That way, all the units still function normally in battle, but you still get the benefit of having a very aggressive and very large AI to fight against. Like, that's been my favorite balance so far. Of course, you know, you all can kind of figure out what works best for you. Well, I really want to put that War Shrine in here just to try it out. Haven't really messed with War Shrines much. And I'm very keen to try it.
Okay, off.
Okay. There we go. Alright, so this army is replenishing, but we can do that on the road.
We march.
So let's get out of there.
Prepare for the battle to come.
Go find the next settlement to drop. I actually think we might go this way. So yeah, we need to keep dropping settlements because that is what our victory conditions call for at the moment.
Tempest incarnate. Ravage them.
Glyph of Beast has a full army sitting in it. I don't want to lose units. I'm going to encircle them. If they bring up more forces, we can just kill more of their forces all in one. We got more research available to us. It's Vows of Excess. Okay. Let's end this turn. War Shrines seem like a very easy target for sniping. They are. They are an easy target. I don't know how they work out in campaign. I know I've been watching Turin, and I haven't seen him really find a way to make them work great in multiplayer. It looks like in multiplayer they may need, like, oh my gosh, they did bring up reinforcements. Holy smackerel. That is 2 full stacks and the settlement garrison and some little minor army. The good news is I think they'll all be coming in from basically the same spot on the map, though, so we're going to fight it. It's going to be another huge brawl. Fortunately, like, my Chosen are extremely good in this fight. Like, they are very good. Oh, that reinforcement's kind of weird, actually. Wish I knew which one was which. Maybe it'll show me when I hover over the flag. If these are like the larger reinforcements, then I want to pin them up on the edge of the map and kill them there. If this is one of the large reinforcements and this is one, then I still may want to pin up those guys on that one side of the map. Doesn't... I thought it would show me what comes. Yeah, see, that is one of the larger reinforcements. It's showing me... Okay, there's a large reinforcement there as well. The thing is there'll already be some units on the battlefield over here. You can only have 40 units on the battlefield. And I don't know which of these is coming in first. That one says 209. Okay, yeah, so those are coming in later. So we probably ought to just push hard this way, pin these guys up, and crush them. And then we'll turn around and deal with the other one. Alright, that's the plan. We'll see whether the plan is any good.
Desire it. Notation is a gift. Slay every mortal.
Something like this. We need to push up. As much as I'd love to pound these guys with the Hell Cannon, we actually need to go forward. All these units to kind of be in their own group. Along with the... There we go. So let's go ahead and hard group these units. Hard group all my mobile units. Start battles, run back there, you all run back here, you move forward, okay, and then we'll use this because it makes us move just a little bit faster. Alright. Get going. Got a organ gun. Looks like it is limited for pieces.
Since his will. Move it quickly.
Swords of Chaos.
Very glorious.
Yeah, this split will be fine. I'm gonna split these units over to here, split these units to here.
Sorcerer.
We just need to walk forward as quickly as we can, which is not quick because Chaos is very slow. I've got a minute to get as close to those reinforcements as we can. I will do what I can with the time I'm given. Start moving in from the flanks and try and turn these gun units. Okay, the gun units are turning, so I'm just going to come slamming in with Kholek. Gyrocopters shouldn't be much of a worry. They got that organ gun. Some Quarrelers. Let's go goon this Lord. 21 seconds before reinforcements arrive. I have to be careful because I don't want these units to get like blasted by iron breakers or something like that and completely killed. Reinforcements roll on. It's almost time for that. So I might need to pull back rather immediately. There are iron breakers there. Pull back for a second. They've caused quite a bit of damage. We're just gonna keep push. Run all the way across the map. Group 2, let's go ahead and fall back a little. Alright, Group 1, just push all the way in. We're going to pin these guys all the way to the edge of the map. Ignore that Dawi Lord. We're going to take those Quarrelers. Start moving in from the flank. Weird spawn, just come plowing in. I need the cavalry units to run the flanks. Okay. Let's go get into combat. There's those blasting charges that we all know and don't love. Just ignore that guy and plow in. More gyrocopters. Some of them are brimstone guns. I have to admit that is a little concerning. Let's get in here. Let's go over here. Let's fall into the back of that fight. Bloodletters just slam in here. Knights the Brazen head to the rear. Let's get our sorcerer out of this fight. Those troll hammer torpedoes because they are hurting. They're hurting a lot. I'm pretty sure they're sniping my sorcerer again. They are. Probably their gyros doing it as well. It is. Yep, the gyrocopters are sniping my sorcerer. Everything's sniping my sorcerer, so he's gonna get wounded.
The veil is thin.
Yep, he's wounded. That sucks. Those stupid sniper turds.
Star Crusher.
Start firing into here. Alright, the other reinforcements are already coming, so we need to get this fight finished. Those gyrocopters are just gonna hurt me a lot, and there's not much I can do about it. They also snipe my hero? No, the hero is okay. It's the sorcerer who's a little bit squishy.
Their purpose is served. Nurgle's pestilent glory.
Again, we're not going to be without losses here, but we are going to kill a whole lot of dwarves. And our Chosen are just going ham
Crushers of Kholek.
on the enemy. Get into that, please. But enough of that sniping crap. Let's go ahead and reposition our Hell Cannon over this way.
For the Chaos Gods! For destruction! Seed of blood! Yes! So be it!
Lightning bolts, there's not a great target for it at the moment. We're busy crushing everything that's left.
Cinch! All shall die! Attack the
Finish that Dwarf Lord. Reposition my cannon. Their artillery is going to be a long way off, like a whole long way off. Look at the power bar, though. Like, they've just got so many dwarves left, and they're going to have so much artillery that the power bar is going to hate our guts. And those helicopters are just going to unload every last bit of ammunition they have on us, and there is little or nothing that I can do about it. I can chase them. An Exalted Hero, I don't know what our chances are catching one. I can try. Technically, like, just a hair slower than me. I really ought to be after the Brimstone gun, but... See, like, it's like the speed being pretty much the same. I can't really catch or score a hit on them or force them into combat, so it's just kind of a bad joke, unfortunately.
Chosen! Flee them all!
Don't waste your ammo here. Okay. Target Slayers. Slayers are not a very worthy target. I could try and kill some gyrocopters with the Hell Cannon, but I think I'm going to use it to go after some of the key targets that are incoming. Really? Iron Drakes with Trollhammer torpedoes came back from routing at the very last second. In a perfect position to try and launch a volley of torpedoes. That was a little too convenient, if you ask me.
Quickly! The path is sacred! Moving quickly!
Yeah, I don't have eyes on the enemy reinforcements. I know we had Slayers inbound first. I'm not terribly worried about Slayers. These stupid gyrocopters are an absolute nuisance.
The only master!
We'll never catch them,
Vanis, hear us!
unfortunately.
Kholek Immortal!
Alright, so the Slayers are still inbound.
Move fast!
I'd love to start putting some big shots into like Hammerers or other units, but
As the pact decrees! Ready! Agreed, fools!
I really just need to let my men rest, honestly. At the moment, they're going to be winded from all the fighting, and they'll fight better if we just let them rest. Stupid gyrocopters. As they run out of ammunition, though, hopefully we'll see our... Just saw some freaking Rangers pop up over there, too. Keep an eye on those.
Chaos Knights!
What's even going on here? Yeah, there they are again. Make those guys sorry real quick. Drunken dwarf bums. It's a hammer unit. Okay, I need to control my army as much as I like shooting the Hell Cannon, and I do like shooting the Hell Cannon a lot. The Slayers came in, and these ones, the Slayers picked the Corn Warriors with great weapons. Nice. Oh, they're sniping my cannon. Oh my gosh, this is a catastrophe. They're sniping out my cannon.
I move fast! The Sabbath attacks! Bring their heads! Chaos up!
Oh my gosh, they've got guns and a whole bunch of different units coming in staggered, which is actually really bad for me. Because when they're coming in staggered like that, it's going to be hard for me to get into all of them effectively at a single time. Like, see, they got Trollhammer torpedoes All their stuff's like staggered all over the place. This is really bad. This is bad. What happened to my Knights of the Brazen? They were supposed to go around this fight, not into it. Oh my gosh. Look, they just completely wrecked the Swords of Chaos back here. Oh man. Yeah, they've got a massive gun line back there that is a serious problem. I need to push some mobile units through here and get to this missile line, and we gotta do it in a hurry. I don't have benefit of a sorcerer anymore. Let's get these guns. I think I ordered you all forward. These dwarves are so high mass that I'm struggling to pull through them. Fortunately, like, we're causing quite a lot of damage to them in melee. We're gonna pay a price for this battle, though, folks. This is gonna be a bloody, bloody battle. And the bad thing is if we lose some of these really elite units, they're hard to get back because you can't just recruit chosen. You know what I mean? Like, you have to level them up. Regiments of Renown we could pick up like after 10 turns, but we won't be so lucky with everything else. I need reinforcements back here, and I need them ASAP. Come on, push through. The Knights of the Brazen need some help. They're just fighting missile units, but doesn't matter at this point. So risky to use there. Let's just pop it up here. Push through, Kholek. Push through. Okay, that helped. Just come on. These units should be routing. Good grief. Those organ guns are gonna hurt us so bad. I'm hoping they'll chain route before I have to go kill them. They're still just outside of range, and I hope it stays that way. Let's see if we can clobber these. I'm gonna actually take Kholek and go charge down those organ guns. If I can draw their fire even and just prevent them from shooting at my other units, that in and of itself would be a sort of victory.
Rotation is a gift.
Deliver slaughter! Kholek Sarisa!
Dodge, dodge, dodge. Dodge, dodge, dodge.
For chaos!
Oh, that hurts.
I move fast!
There we go. Alright, we're gonna win. It is gonna be an ugly, ugly victory, but it is a victory against massively numerically superior foes, and honestly, very tough foes in terms of just capability, armor, overall strength, some very challenging foes we were up against there. I'm gonna try and bash up some of these artillery crews a little so that they don't come back at full strength in another fight here in like 2 seconds. Wow. Fair's concerned about gyros. He really should avoid Greek restaurants. I know. I had a gyro the other day and it was delicious. These dwarf gyros, they're not delicious. They're not delicious and I don't like it. Marcus says, don't forget to get your like in for this video. Thanks, Marcus. Appreciate you helping to drive support. Glad you're here tonight. Gotta plug in my headset. There we go. Air routing is unknown to Dawi. I know. It is difficult to get him to route. I'm really lucky this isn't legendary, or they would literally sit here and fight to death. Like, I don't know if you can route Dawi on legendary. They might as well all be slayers. Alright, good. So I want to damage these units up so that if they end up against me in another fight, they don't have all of their guns. Woo! Why are you concerned about gyros? Just send the wyvern. Wish I had something. Alright, well, they injured our sorcerer. I'm a little bit salty about that. We might make it out with everything else, and if that's the case, then that's honestly fairly miraculous. T-Rex says, this is why your channel's awesome. I'm not sure if other streamers could have won that with precision. I didn't feel like we did win it with precision, but we did win it. We did win it. I'm actually gonna take the replin. Like, we could use the replin. Alright, so we killed a lot of dwarves there. Sucks to be a soldier in Air's army, those poor fellas. Yeah, I mean, they get led into a lot of very dangerous situations, that is for sure. I will accept your offer, Mr. the Wanderer.
I am the Tempest.
I will not, you stinky rat. Picked a clear strategy and followed it through. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, we did pick the plan to start with, and we followed through with the plan. I don't know if it was the best plan, because I didn't get to execute any other plan. But it was a plan, and we won. So, there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and gift this to one of my vassals so that we can have someone to kind of body block the Dawi from coming right back through here. Alright, how long is my sorcerer gonna be out for the count? 4 turns, of course. It's not like the computer where they're back on this very next turn. Okay. Whew. Boy, these Dawi are stubborn. I mean, Kholek can crack a lot of skulls, but these Dawi, it's like trying to smash little diamonds. They don't go down easy.
For chaos.
Alright. Yeah, we just need my sorcerer back. I can't believe that our army survived that still. I definitely feel like Thundergruff is the wrong unit here. But then again, I don't know. Maybe he's not. I feel like maybe Bloodletters would be the better unit other than the Giant because it's multiple units. They're really good against a lot of armored infantry. The Giant is so slow that he doesn't really help me as a single entity. Yeah, he's good against dwarves. But I don't know. Like, I don't think it pans out. Like, I feel like the Bloodletters would be more help to me here. And the weird spawn keep living, so, and they do sunder armor. So I guess they are kind of useful in this case.
For chaos.
There we go. Future so bright, he has to wear glasses. HeirofCarthage, how do you feel about the Chaos Warband and Path to Glory editions? Spoiler, I love them. I like them a lot too. It's really fun to promote units. You get really attached to your units because if you lose some, it sucks. Like, you have to like work that unit all the way back up and promote them, so you get very fond of your units, or at least I do.
Let none oppose.
Like, they're all my children, and I wish to promote them. I want to see them all succeed. So yeah, you do get very attached to your troops.
Seeking slaughter.
I push forward over here and go raise some more settlements. Look, there's another Cathay army. Oh, that's the leftovers from the one that Heir of Carnage killed earlier. I could make more armies, obviously. I have tons of money. Like, way more than enough money. We probably should make another army, but the problem is, like I said, making those armies, you gotta ramp them up and level them up, and it can be tricky. It can be tricky. There we go. Just making sure we're building everything we can. Make sure our fortresses are extremely difficult for enemies to bring down. That way we can just kind of push ahead and conquer at will. Well, that could technically come kill these stunties here on this turn. Might as well. I mean, why waste a good opportunity to smash some skulls? We'll just take the replenishment, I guess. We're not going to get a whole lot of anything else from it. Okay. That is good news. Let's throw a Helmet Discord on here. I already have Terror on that character, so that would be redundant. Talisman of Endurance would be nice. I do not have enchanted items, unfortunately. Sorcerer's Wounded. Okay. More stunties for the throne, that's right. The entire throne is going to be made of just pure stunty skulls. Yeah, I like the Path to Glory and the Warband upgrades. I think it's a nice addition to Chaos. In some ways, I wish part of it could be there for everybody. Maybe not exactly the same, but I like the whole idea of promoting units. I think it's neat to see units get promoted. It also makes a purpose, like for Chaos Warband, right? They're the first thing you recruit, and then you have to upgrade them, and you put them on a path and stuff like that. It makes those units still have a purpose late into the game because you can recruit them and then upgrade them. I don't know, like, I don't know if it can be like that for everybody. Maybe it would be really crappy, but I kind of like it. To me, it makes it, like, units still have a purpose, right? Because they're part of that ladder to getting the elite units. Because you can't just call in the Chosen, you know? Need to be careful here. I'm down a unit in the absence of my Sorcerer. I'll just pull in another Bloodletter for the time being. And then when our Sorcerer comes back, we'll sling him back over to that stack. Okay, let's check out Kholek's movement one more time. Yeah, see, there's an army here. There could be another one at the towers. I think I'm gonna move up to this bridge because if the Dawi attack me, hopefully we'll have like a bridge defense. Be a good defensible position. They still really want us to take a Path to Glory here. I did a Path to Corn in this army with HeirofCarthage, so let's go ahead and choose that path.
Closer to demonhood.
There we go. All right.
Live to fight.
This army is fully replenished.
Glory of slaughter.
And we're gonna head over here and start tearing through some more enemy settlements. Let's take a look at our short victory conditions. We are only 9 settlements away. What time is it? May be able to get it done if I hurry. I was hoping to finish it tonight so that I could start something new. You all did the voting on my channel about the things you want to see, and the traditional campaigns won, and I have in mind what I'd like to do on the next campaign. I want to play some legendary campaign, and that's what I was going to do with the next one. So I'd like to finish this one if I can. If I can't, it's not the end of the world, but it'd be fun to go ahead and get in here and get this finished. Does anybody else like the generic beginner Chaos Lord more than his upgraded demonic Chaos Mark forms? Maybe. I haven't tried the other forms much yet. See, that Festus came to us for a loan. He needs us to fund his research. Legamus says, yes, I want you to liberate the Turtatani still. I do need to do so. I missed the Turtatani. That could have been like a good title for my videos back in the day. Old man yells at the turds. Siege the Twisted Towers. That sounds... Isn't that something for Fortnite? Like Twisted Towers? Or am I thinking of something else? I don't know. Look, one of these Dawi armies got behind us, so it's going to be behind it. That stinks. I don't really want to double back because we need to destroy settlements we have not destroyed before in order to meet our victory conditions.
Kill, maim, slaughter.
Alright, so there's 1 down.
Take their skulls.
And we have 8 to go.
Fight for Karnath!
So we'll need to head
Time is not
somewhere
right.
new to settlements we haven't built before, so we'll probably keep heading south with this army. Let's see, this unlocks at 16. You unlocked a Gorebeast chariot. The Juggernaut would be cool, so I'm looking forward to that. We're gonna need, with this army...
An artifact of ruin.
We got Pit of Shades. Let's go with, actually, let's do early. Okay.
Excellent.
Our Sorcerer could upgrade to Lore of Slanesh, Lore of Shadows, and Devoted to Slanesh. I'm not going to. I'm going to turn off the notifications there. I'm going to stick with it as is with the Sorcerer.
We are Karnath's chosen.
I don't want to lose my Pit of Shades access. It's too good.
Khorne is pleased this day.
Khorne is pleased. Glad you pointed it out to all of us. Alright. Might as well build all that crap because I'm sitting on a fortune. Some people might be saying, Air, why don't you make more armies? Yeah, I could. It just, there's no need in wasting time at the moment. All we gotta do is tear down cities, and we can do that perfectly fine with the 2 armies we've got. It'll take me too long to like sit there and recruit all the armies and wait for them, and then I'll just have to pay more attention and waste time. Thanks for subbing, Uzdabad. Appreciate you being here tonight. Thank you everybody for being here tonight. We got a lot of folks here. Hope y'all are enjoying this. I'm having fun. This is gonna be my last hurrah on the holiday weekend, and now I've got to go back to my weekday office tomb and languish in the dark windowless environment. My corporate overlords demand it.
For battle.
They need it.
Prepare for the battle to come.
Okay, I'm gonna head... I don't know where the next settlements are, so I'm kind of just heading south. I think there's some settlements over in here. Yeah, if I head down in here, I know Cathay has a bunch down here on the river, so that might be some juicy killing ground for us. And another one here. Gotta have a reason to justify those real estate investments, yeah. I actually do think... It's not entirely, but I do think part of the reason they stepped us all back in the office, so think about this, right? And I'm not faulting people. Like, if I had a lot of money, I would invest it. And I would invest it in businesses and all kinds of other stuff and try and make more money, right? That is the benefit of having a lot of money, is that you can send it out to work for you and it makes you more money. However, I have this hunch that part of the reason why they stuffed us all back in the office is because a lot of them are probably heavily invested in the local economy. Like, they've probably put a whole bunch of money into like different restaurants and developments and other stuff. And they all probably had this idea of what the next 10 years or whatever in the town would look like. Because if you're part of that group that kind of knows what's coming and you have all the money for it, you know what's coming. And so, for instance, if they would have just all of a sudden said, hey, all 15,000 of you can work remote, and a bunch of those people left the town, and that killed like all the demand for people moving into the town, well, suddenly all of your business investments get ruined. And so I do think that there's a very good chance that us working in the office is tied to the fact that all of the wealthy folks at the top would lose a considerable amount of money in their business investments locally if we didn't all have to live here and drive all the money to these investments they've made. And to me, if that's true, which I can't prove it, of course, if it's true, I think it's a conflict of interest and should be punished. But I can't prove that. They would never say anything that would allow you to prove it, of course, because of course it would be a conflict of interest, but I don't know. It's a theory on my part. Not something I can prove, but something I think is true. Like I said, I don't begrudge them for having money. I don't begrudge them for investing money. I would do all of those same things, and I do those same things on the scale that I can, right, with my money. Not as wealthy as the executives at my company, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I would do the same thing to a degree, like investing my money, but if indeed they want us in the office because it helps their investments, to me, that's a conflict of interest. It should be grounds for termination. But who's going to prove it, and who's going to do anything about it? And the answer is no one and nothing will be done. And that's assuming any of it's true, which I don't know that it is, right? I'm speculating, so may not be true.
Exalted hero.
Where is my Zinch chosen? Yeah, if I run these weird spawn, right, with the Zinch, they can take the armor off for whatever they're fighting.
Nargos pestilent glory.
Ain't No Meaning says, I could see it, but also upper middle management needs a reason to lord over their 4 underbosses. That's true. That could also very well be a big part of it. Ain't No Meaning. I agree. Some people really get a rise out of being able to be there and have an army of people to lead over. That very well could be. I am not.
So it is.
I would not be surprised if that was a part of it. I am gonna have to move the Hell Cannon. As much as I'd like to sit around and shoot, I really can't.
Moving quickly.
They don't have a lot of artillery. But if I sit around, I'm gonna end up with a bunch of reinforcements behind me. We do not want to sit around. Duke of Wellington says partners at my firm are excited about the timing of their lease, downsizing by 60%, staying mostly remote, large enough city that the local economy isn't a factor. Culture is the biggest argument. Yeah, and see, that's, in my opinion, that's what's being missed here. Like, I feel like leadership is making a huge miss. They have the opportunity to help people actually find some freaking balance in life for once. And that is so incredibly rare in today's day and age. And they have the opportunity to do it right here, right now, and win big, and buy themselves a lot of extremely loyal employees who will work hard to protect what they've been given. And to me, that makes it all the more frustrating, is that they have, I think, a really big opportunity to win, and instead they're just gonna flush it down the crapper. So, like, for me, for instance, I'm not, like, I would have considered myself a highly engaged employee in my business. I'm not anymore. Like, I do my job, I do it the best I can, I perform all the duties that are asked of me, but, like, I no longer aspire, per se, to, like, just grow a ton and, like, promote up through the company. Like, I don't aspire to those things because I don't agree with the way that leadership runs the company. Like, I don't share the value of the company, and I should. I did share the value of the company whenever I started there, but the value of the company changed. And I didn't change, they changed. And so that's the frustration point for me, is that they changed, I did not, but now I'm stuck with it. And so I will do my job, I will do it well out of pride, but it's, you know, I'm not gonna, like, give them something extra that they don't deserve. Like, I'm not sitting on my job and not doing it well, but like I said, I'm not gonna be going out of my way to find ways to, like I'm an engineer by training, right? So typically I would be looking for ways to improve things and make things run a lot smoother, and if I'm asked to, and if that's my specific tune, I will do it. I will do it if I think it will help my fellow employees who work with me on my team and stuff like that. But, like, for instance, I'm not going to go out of my way to, like, hand the company some kind of big boon or something, because they haven't earned it. They haven't earned my respect in that regard, so... So I'm not sabotaging, I'm not quitting or anything else like that. But there's a certain degree to which my motivation has lessened because of their decisions on how to treat us. Would you work for another company if given the choice? It depends on the situation. I stick in my position because my leaders, like my direct supervisors, not my company leaders, but my direct supervisors are awesome. And I've worked for them for a number of years, and they treat me really great because they are excellent leaders, and they still live the company culture. It's the executive level that's been killing me, and they've been the ones making a lot of the terrible decisions that are making everybody mad. If I leave, like in the current environment, it would leave a lot of those team members that I like so much stranded because I don't think they would even allow them to backfill positions right now. And so I don't want to do that to them. I don't want to leave them stranded. If a right opportunity came up, of course, I'm always open to looking at something, but I don't know what that is. Like, I do enjoy my work, and I very much enjoy the people that I work for right now directly. Like I said, it's kind of a weird situation because, like, my frustration comes at a much higher level with the company. With my immediate team and my work and my assignments, I'm very happy. I'm very unhappy with the upper executive level leadership and the direction that they're driving things. Hopefully that makes sense. It's kind of a strange situation to be in, to be honest. Location's always a huge factor. Yes, location is big too. The place where I live is really spectacular. It's extremely low crime. It's a great place to raise a family, and that is indeed what I'm doing. I'm raising a family. So yeah, location is huge, and it is difficult to find a better location than what I have. So that would be a big factor for me, because I would not pretend. I mean, I would do it, but I really wouldn't. I would rather not relocate my family. I would do what I have to do, but I would rather not relocate my family. Especially if it's just like relocating because I want to make myself less frustrated with an executive, right? I wouldn't do that. My family doesn't deserve that. Duke Wellington says, we're recovering from near 50% turnover. Office leaders are fantastic, but significantly handicapped by the national office. Yeah, it can be tough sometimes. But I am very appreciative of the immediate leaders that I have at work. Like, they have been great for the years that I've worked for them. I always feel appreciated, feel like I belong, and that I'm accomplishing something. They know what I do, they appreciate what I do. I trust them to make good decisions, because they do. And they've proved it for years. Like, so I very much like it. And that's also a difficult thing to potentially leave behind. I'm getting sniped by gyrocopters right now, by the way. I'm gonna use this hell cannon to cause some extreme damage to the reinforcements. Look at them running around. It's like they see it coming, and they're trying to dodge it. I love it. Run, you pathetic Dawi. Wait, what happened? Oh, they knocked my... They destroyed my cannon. The gyrocopter sniped my crew off of the cannon. Oh, that is beyond annoying. How are they getting guys coming back from routing? That's a disgusting joke, and it's not funny.
Slay every mortal.
Get them. Kill them. Destroy those copters.
Fight.
Man, if we can even take one of those brimstones out, that'd be great. That sucks, man. I was getting so many kills with that cannon, and we would have really started racking it up. I am really irritated at that. I also hate how it cut off my shot in midair. Like, I didn't even get to finish guiding that projectile. CA, please. Okay, well, it is time to go after round 2. I'm gonna keep these units way back here safe.
Move fast!
Hopefully we'll catch these copters. Alright, we downed one of them.
Calls.
I don't think they can really outrun me, so I'm gonna stay on them. Alright, let's just hard group this and let's get moving. I'm gonna go stomp these Dawi into the dirt. And yeah, getting rid of this brimstone will be great. Those guys were causing a lot of damage. Look at that. They routed, came back at the very edge of the map while being chased by a terror-inducing unit. Lost another unit, still being chased by a terror-inducing unit, and still not routing. Like, they're just wavering.
Time goes short.
AI gets so many clownish buffs.
Chaos
Let's assassinate this guy real quick, too.
chosen.
They're falling back to their artillery,
Slay every
which is a strange idea. Got my own guys blocking my charge.
souls.
Alright, we finally routed a gyrocopter, it looks like. So there's that.
Slanesh's perverse
Alright, we
glory.
just shattered that dwarf lord. He's only got 167 hit points. I'd like to put him in the dirt as well. So, Dawi, take a dirt nap, please.
Seas of blood.
Okay, it's only 46 hit points. CA, please.
Come.
I hate this. Look, they're just like running alongside him and no one will score a hit. This is... People were asking earlier my thoughts on the state of the game. This has been around even in Warhammer 2. And holy crap, CA, please fix that crap. Like, units that are chasing just end up shoving stuff around and not causing any damage, and it is just intensely frustrating. This guy back here too, so I don't have another wounded character. Just run in, run in. You're getting crushed by that stuff. They're sniping my Swords of Chaos now. Worse.
Northern barbarians.
Oh, the blasting charges. That is gonna hurt so bad. Pull those. How did they get it? Oh, their volley went straight for the other one. Oh, now they're gonna crumble. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I can keep those guys from crumbling. Get the Knights the Brazen in here. Trollhammer torpedoes gotta go. Let's go get rid of the artillery because that's gonna be propping up the power bar.
Chosen.
No. Get those torpedoes. We'll get the guns. Knights the Brazen are gonna get that. Pop up our abilities here. Alright. Lightening those guys up.
Mutation is a gift.
Well, these Severed Claw Aspiring Champions are pretty tough. Like, they've survived all these fights with the Dawi, and they aren't even really particularly made for that fight. It's pretty impressive. See, this is where the weird spawn are actually kind of helpful because they're tanking the armor of all these units.
The schemer's servants.
Alright, maybe if we tank that Lord, we can finish this. Like, I don't know what the power bar is hanging on to. I mean, there's really no chance at all that the Dawi win this. Maybe if we KO their Lord, it'll tilt the army losses. Yep, there it goes. Alright. Another brutal victory over the Dawi. Blood for the blood god, skulls for the throne. That's right. There has been a great deal of Dali bloodshed tonight. I'm sure YouTube will sanction me for that. Or, what do you call it? Censor me, sorry. I used the wrong word. How are you all doing tonight? Did you all have a good... I mean, if you had the holiday weekend, you might live in a place that doesn't do it, but like, for me, it was nice to have the holiday weekend, get some extra time off. I hope you all had a good one too. I do feel replenished, at least, going back into this next week. Occupy and vassalize. Labor Day, unfortunately, is not observed in public accounting. The way our company does, like, holidays, since we're such a global company, they don't have specific ones that let you off. Basically, you can pick, and they just give you total PTO time. Like, so they give you... I want to say there's like 6 days built into your total PTO time for a year that you can use for the holidays, or you can just use them for your own personal holiday if you want to work on the holidays. So it's kind of like you can pick which ones you observe. I kind of just do the traditional US holidays because that's what works best for my family, but I know like a lot of people do it differently. I work with a lot of teams like from a tech side that are actually based in like China or India. And I know recently in India they observed some holidays that we don't, obviously, because we were planning with their team on the fact that they were going to be short-handed that day and how we were going to handle that. So yeah, I think everybody just kind of handles it the way they want to, which is fine. I think that works.
For chaos. Dominance.
Lets people celebrate what they want to. We could get a mammoth. Feral mammoth, though, seems a bit risky against the Dali because it just doesn't have the armor to stand up. I'll just grab another bloodletter here. We should be getting our character back soon.
Herald of the Tempest.
Okay.
What?
Kholek has all of his movement points already. Well, that being the case, let's go crush some skulls.
Fulfill the pact.
I think that means we have 7 settlements left to go. Okay.
Tempest incarnate.
Well, let's make it 6. I'm trying to remember what counts in the victory. So occupy, lose, or raid. Yeah, so we've got 6 left. 6 left. Not bad, not bad. Let's go to our other army.
As hot as my rage.
We can
Moving out.
this settlement next time, and that'll put us down to 5. Alright, send this one. Oh, Duke of Wellington says thanks. Not sure what PTO stands for. Yeah, I should have explained that. Paid time off. So, I'm a salaried employee. And so, instead of me earning paid time off by the number of hours I work, I'm based on my pay grade and how many years I've worked with the company. I get issued X amount of PTO time at the beginning of the year. Now, one thing I don't like about the PTO time is that it also includes any days that you're sick, which I think is stupid because then no one's ever going to stay home sick. They're just going to come to the office sick, so they don't have to use a vacation day, potentially. So I'm not a fan of that, like mixing the sick part into it. I think that's the one place they screwed up. However, it is fairly generous what they give us, so I think it works out in the end. Certainly not one of my complaints. My company, it works.
Kill them all.
Let's see. Raise that one, so now we're down to 5. Huh. There's an enemy army right there too.
Karl is pleased.
Had to watch us burn their settlement down.
Gifts of Karl.
I'd like to get to lightning strike with this army, but I don't know if we're gonna make it. Hellblade would be good. Alright, we're ready to end a turn now. So we did our beings. My armies are on like the opposite sides of the world.
Lord of
Or no,
Mountains.
is it new turn? Yeah, new turn. Let's head this way.
Bring me to the storm.
And go bam, bam, bam. There's 3 more settlements. And of course the Dawi have a big old stack up in it. Okay. Yeah, I think my current state at the company, I don't know if I'm supposed to say what I get, because I don't know if that's considered like part of the benefits, so I'm not going to say what I get, but to me it feels good in terms of paid time off. I always got to be careful, like there's certain things I shouldn't say. I probably shouldn't even be talking about my company a whole lot here, because if they ever see it and then like get mad and they can claim like I was using my own personal venue to talk about the company. I wouldn't think so, but you never know. I don't name them for that reason. So, yeah. That way they can't ever claim that I was naming them specifically.
Bringer of darkness. Slaughter.
Let's go hit this other settlement. Where's my character? Want him back. I feel like he should be back already. I don't want you to kill all of my... I hate this crap. Where it's like, oh yeah, you can auto-resolve. I mean, we're gonna kill a bunch of your units. I'm not gonna lose those units, okay? Jerks.
Unleash chaos.
Are chariots still bad? I don't like them still, Oliver. Like, I think they're not very good. They're okay.
Exalted of Karl.
That's all I can say for them. Like, they're okay. They resettled that and then just took off. How stupid. I'm just gonna go find a new settlement to burn to the ground. And I got my eyes on one over here, so let's head down here and burn that one down. Yeah, they resettled it. How did they resettle and then just take off? That doesn't even make any sense. How they managed to resettle that. We have them trying to occupy a target here. Wei Jin is now pretty well protected, as are all of our other Dark Fortress sites. All of our gates are very well defended, so they would have a hard time coming in behind us and trying to undo our settlements. It'd be possible if they brought enough forces, but it would be challenging. There we go. Go for some corn blessings up here. Ah, here's our heat. Oh, thanks. Could I get a bigger CA, please, possible? Like, can you all help me in the chat with some CA, please? This guy died here. Like, while we were fighting up here. There's an allied settlement here. I've got the Twisted Towers here, and they start him halfway back across the freaking map at Krakadrak.
Good. Now we see.
Yeah. Oh. I don't swear, but CA is making it really, really hard for me not to right now. Like, I mean... Oh. Ooh-wee. Got my blood boiling right now. First of all, when you kill one of the AI's characters, they respawn like the very next turn. And they're like right next door. And then they kill my character, I have to wait 4 whole turns, and then they start him halfway across the map. And then I'm gonna have to move him, it looks like at least 7 or 8 turns just to get back to where he was. So that's basically like my character being wounded for the better part of 20 turns as a punishment. That is absolutely ridiculous. People are swearing for me in the chat. And of course YouTube censored them. That's okay. Even when YouTube censors you, I can still see your message. I appreciate you all taking care of it for me there. It still says they're gonna kill off my units. Alright, whatever.
Ravage them!
Have fun rotting. Like, I'm not letting you kill my bloodletters. Like, I mean, just, you can get over it. I'm not gonna just hand you the bloodletters. It's like, oh, you want to auto-resolve? Oh, you gotta sacrifice those bloodletters, Heir. No, I don't. No, I don't. And you can't make me. Senshi Bat's got the dog dirt emoji. Yeah, that's the perfect situation. That is some big CA dog dirt, Senshi. Here we go, watching our guy slowly sail his way back. Oh my gosh. That is definitely one of the larger CA please moments that I have had.
Bow before the mountain god.
Row, row, row your boat. That's right, Steven. Boy, there's Dawi everywhere. The Ancestral Throng is just all over the map. Oh my gosh, Ancestral. Look, they took Albion as well. Holy cow, man. Brombrundle went absolutely off. Look at this. Look at all the armies they have. They have those two armies. They've got this one up here. Boom, boom. Another one here. They're already heading back to siege the Twisted Towers that I just took, so I'm gonna have to go back and kill that army. What a mess. Okay, we're finally not gonna kill my bloodletters? Okay, thanks. Appreciate you not making me sacrifice there, CA. I mean, you nearly killed them. But whatever makes you happy.
You dare?
I'm gonna march back over here. Kill these stunted Dawi scum.
My prayers are answered.
Alright, Heir of Carthage. Oh,
Lord of Rage.
we got some angry lizards following us. Distillodon spam enough? I really want to wreck their settlement. I don't want to spend my time killing like 700 Bistillodons in this fight.
None shall hinder my ascension.
Really feels counterproductive
Let
what
the
we're trying to
slaughter
accomplish.
commence. If Khorne wills it.
Whatever, let's just blow past these losers and head towards another grouping of settlements. I don't want to get bogged down having to fight their armies, so I'm just going to come down here and start blowing through these settlements.
Khorne
Okay.
abides. Nothing to kill.
Here we go. Row, row, row your boat all the way across the globe. I guess it's appropriate, right? We're doing a lot of corn roleplay right now, so having my rage be completely red hot, it's appropriate for the moment. Franz World row lines. That's right, Senshi. Oh gosh. I don't want to join wars. Take care of your own wars. This isn't some like grand alliance of order where we all help each other out. This is an order of chaos, okay? You take care of your own thing. Like, I'm not gonna be responsible for your mess. This isn't that kind of alliance, okay? Not how these things work.
Yes, forged in blood.
Why does it want to kill my bloodletters so badly? Like, CA's like, just Heir, please, just please let us have one of the units of bloodletters. Like, we really need it.
Rain ruin.
Whatever, I've got more. Okay, see? Not worth it, CA. Not worth it.
Serves the dark.
All right, let me see what I can do here.
Exalted through slaughter. Kill.
Let's go trash this settlement.
Slaughter. Slaughter. All will burn.
All right, we got our Juggernaut.
Exalted of corn.
And we can get the corn marked.
Rewards for the mighty.
Shades. We definitely want all the Pit of Shades. Okay. Doing...
Glory and slaughter.
Can't upgrade there yet. Can we do this one? Not yet. Close. Now I think we're only one point away on some of those units. Okay. All right. And another one here. Patchy the Chaos Sorcerer still rowing across the globe. It's gonna come ashore though. This long sea journey ended. How many fish passed him?
I am bathed in lightning.
And I would be fishing if I were him. I'm always wanting to be fishing. Can't get enough of it. What games are coming up this holiday season that any of y'all are excited about? I'm a little sad that there's not going to be a new Zelda game on the Switch until next year, but the first one was really epic, so I'm hoping that Breath of the Wild sequel is going to be really good next year. I heard they're going to release Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD on the Switch this holiday season to make up for it. If they did, that would be really cool. I haven't played either one of those in a long time, and I would love an opportunity to play those on the Switch. I really loved Metroid Dread. I think Metroid Dread might be one of my favorite games ever right now, so I wish they'd make another one of those too. And as far as PC games go, I don't know. Like, I got Warhammer 3. I'm obviously excited for any of the DLC coming up for it, but I don't know if there's a ton of PC games coming up that I'm just, like, really excited for. What about you all? Anything coming along in the pipeline that you're hyped for? Well, these guys are coming to catch up with me. They are not happy about me dumping their settlements. We only need 3 more settlements, by the way. God of War. Is it is it a remake? Or is it a new God of War title? I can't remember. I never played those titles. I can't remember if it was a new one or if they're doing like a remake. Because remakes are the rage these days. And some remakes are good. Some are good. Hollow Knight Skill Song was supposed to come out earlier this year. Looks like it got delayed until next summer. Looking forward to that. Dragonflight is about it. Mid-hyped. I haven't heard of Dragonflight. Oh, Darktide. I forgot about Darktide. That could be fun. Darktide is the like the new 40K shooter game that's kind of like Vermintide, right? Look at this. Air, yeah, sure, you can auto-resolve. We're just gonna kill all your units. Come on, I'm trying to finish a campaign here, CA. Trying to finish a campaign here. I need to auto-resolve a few battles without losing all my troops. Is that too much to ask? Is this a big thing? Have I not proven at this point that I can beat these guys without losing a bunch of units? Right? Wicked, welcome. You did miss a lot. We're actually about to end it. I'm going to have to finish this battle and then put it in. I could have finished the campaign had the endless host of the Ancestral Throng not stood in our way. But yeah. We were talking about what PC games we're excited for. What night will you do multiplayer? Well, I didn't expect Extreme tonight, but I decided to just go ahead and do it. I probably... honestly can't remember right now, Wicked. I'm gonna have to check with Mrs. Ayer. She has something to do I don't remember which night it is, so I gotta make sure I don't schedule it on her night, but we will have a multiplayer night this week, Wicked. YouTube didn't let me know you were streaming. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Regina. That is the kind of thing that YouTube does. So I am not surprised in the least. But I'm glad you're here now. Can multiplayer stream right now? No. Air is way too old for that. I'm way too employed and way too old. But it would be fun. Fun to dream. Alright, let's go smash some more stunties. My extremely slow Chaos Army. Except for the Ogres. Yeah, we get this big ball of infantry that it was apparently. Now remember, C8 told me that all of my infantry, like 5 units of them, were gonna die. I was informed by those who know that I'm going to lose multiple units in their entirety during this battle, okay? You all saw it. We know that the auto-resolve is never wrong. Ever. So, just forget about it.
Summon me! Chaos Knights! Onwards, Northmen!
Okay.
Kill the summoners!
Can I build towers? It's not my settlement, but I can build towers? Shh, why not? That was probably a bad place to do that, since we're gonna lose that point. Here's with great weapons. Let's go kill these rangers before they give me too much more trouble. Love how those quarrelers are like somehow not routing while being attacked by a giant dragon ogre of unparalleled proportions.
All will burn! Now!
Alright. Alright. Stunties just don't route. Stunties just don't route.
What?
I hate them so much. What's this? Is that a Slayer? Yes, it is. That sucks. That is not what I want to see right now. I'm gonna kill these Trollhammer torpedoes. My infantry is ever so slowly making its way into position. Here's the bloodletters that, again, remember, I was reliably informed that all of my bloodletters are gonna die.
Chaos Knights! They will suffer! Skull Crushers of Khorne!
How are these Trollhammer torpedoes surviving this long? I mean, everything I have here is brutally powerful.
Chaos, the only master! Chosen! Despoiling!
Okay, I've got an idea. I'm gonna summon a bloodletter there to hold those units in position.
Now! Quickly!
And I'm gonna crush them with a rear charge while we're at it.
Exalted hero! I want their eyes! I am exalted!
There we go. So we'll crush those Slayers. We are stuck in a massive blob on top of some Longbeards because Longbeards are basically unbreakable. These Rangers came back. Of course, very convenient. Very convenient. Because if at first you get your skull cracked by a giant ogre, try again. And look over here. Look who's back. Just killed them. But they're not dead. They're not dead. Dawi don't die, they just reappear in some other form. Look at this blob. I'm completely stuck on these stupid long beards because they just don't route.
Crush them! Chaos Knights!
Okay,
Exalted hero!
we crushed
Attack
this
the
unit of
mortals!
Slayers with the help of that Summon Bloodletter. So that's another unit off the battlefield.
My gods call! Your will?
I'm gonna go over here and kill
Blood
this
for the
organ
Blood
gun.
God! Bringing ruin!
Look at this.
My gods call!
That Trollhammer torpedo still survived the charge of the Chaos.
Bloody glory!
The Swords of Chaos charged them head on with all that armor piercing. All that charge bonus. They still survived the
Chaos
charge.
Knights!
Like, I mean,
Move fast!
does CA please even cover it anymore? Like,
The Lord surges!
we got a flame cannon. That's great. We're gonna have to get rid of the flame cannon. They are still alive. This unit is still alive. Comes another punishing charge from 2 different armor-piercing units. Will it be enough to take away their last 205 hit points? Only you can find out on today's episode of CA Please. Okay, they were finally scored, I think, 8 hit point damage on the charge. Look at that. If this was your unit, would or would it have not been completely and utterly wiped off the face of the earth with that charge? They're still sitting at 151 hit points.
Slay every mortal!
They just came back from routing right in the middle of that as well.
Such an holy ritual!
Wow. 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 More rangers with great weapons, because why not? And there's giant slayers right there. That's not good. Alright, back off that for a second. Oh. Well, at least they're wasting their flame cannon on Kholek rather than the giant infantry blob, which threatens them.
Moving quickly! Time to despoil!
Keep piling up there. Okay, well, we finally managed to kill the Iron Drakes. Here comes another squadron of them, though, so I'm sure my units will be there for another 10 minutes. Gotta go kill this ranger with great weapon. They are absolutely cutting us down.
Tempest incarnate! Yes!
And of course, we don't have my sorcerer because he's still coming from all the way across the map. Look at that charge. That's all that the charge did. The Iron Drakes.
Tainted manlings! Kill them!
Now I'm getting shot by brimstone guns.
Tremble, mortals! Time to destroy!
Iron Drakes are apparently, like, completely indestructible.
Fate sees all.
Vengeance medical!
Alright, my cavalry is dying in droves here. Dermentia says, so many Total War 1 and 2 units have good anti-large at this point that ogres, both normal and dragon, run into walls of spears.
What?
In a way, yeah. I mean, there's quite a few of them that have a lot of
For the box
anti-large damage. Thank you so much for the support, Dermentia. Definitely a lot of changes that have come across all the units, you know, from game 1 into now. Look at this. I haven't lost any of my units of what do you call it? Oh, they're about to hit me with a freaking Wrath and Ruin. Okay, well, there we go. I didn't lose my units, so how about some CA, please?
Flourishes, perverse!
Try again. don't know what's going on over here, but it looks like we're like literally lighting the dwarves on fire, and I'm a fan. That's what I feel like doing to all of them at this point.
The schemer's servants.
Oh no, stop shooting, you're gonna kill my guys. Easy killers. Yeah, you just killed one of my spawn.
The cunning.
By God's call!
There's 8 giant slayers stuck up here against
We don't
corner, and they just won't die. And there goes 1 or 2. Come on, take them out.
eat their souls! Such unholy resilience! Such unholy resilience! Chaos come! Seize them! We don't
All right, are we done? We're done. Excellent. Thanks, Dementia. Appreciate the support. Is there a market for Nurgle plushings outside of Nurglings? I don't know, but the Nurgling plushings do seem to be pretty popular for Games Workshop. It is a strange idea of something to turn into a plushie, but I guess it works for them. I guess it works for them. Filthy Dawi scum. Get out of my sight.
I have bathed in lightning.
What do you want, Wolfric? Fix your own wars. I think we already discussed this.
Speak, mortal.
No. Alright, here we go. Ah, there's so many piles of stunties. We just killed a big pile of them, and now there's another big pile of them. Well, I'm gonna have to finish this in a separate video. It won't take me long to do it. We've only got to get 3 more settlements, but I'm just out of time streaming tonight, unfortunately. Look at this.
Lord of Korn!
These guys all surrounding me.
Blessings of Korn!
How annoying. They all forced march so they could get up here on me.
Kill!
If I hit these guys, I should be able to cut and run.
Kill them all!
HeirofCarthage will have to kill the Cathay clowns
Put these dogs to work.
and then take off running. We've got these 2 armies of Akai's
The
faction just
slaughter commence!
ruthlessly following me at this point.
March to war! March to war!
Gonna have to take off running and hope they can't catch me. I don't think they can in a normal march. Look, there's Dawi up in the hills though, so we'll have to watch out. Anyway, I'll catch y'all again soon. Like I said, I'll have to finish this then. We got subverted here by some Dawi armies, though I did expect some pretty stiff resistance. I mean, when you have half the map taken up by the Dawi because of the Ancestral Throng, then I do expect that things are going to get a little bit hairy. But hope you all enjoyed it. I'll be back soon with some more content. Keep an eye out for the multiplayer stream later this week. I'll get it scheduled and let you all know when I do. And then I'll just finish this campaign up in a quick video. It shouldn't take me that long. In any case, I will see you all then. HeirofCarthage signing out.